AI Talent Creating Assessments. To create a new assessment, select Assessments, Assessment Manager from the top menu. To add a new assessment, click Add New. Complete the form to set the attributes of the assessment. Title: Name of the assessment visible to the end user. Assessment type: Fixed. You select which questions are in the assessment. Random. The system picks random questions from the question bank based on the question properties selected. Pass mark. Percentage of questions the user need to answer correctly to pass the assessment. Grade manually. If selected, a tutor or administrator will need to mark each question manually. This may be required if there are any open questions. Show review. If selected, the information entered for correct, incorrect on the question attribute will be shown once the user answers the questions. If it is not selected, the assessment simply moves on to the next question without highlighting whether the user correctly or incorrectly answered the question. Signature required. If selected, the user is required to provide their electronic signature at the end of the assessment. Show feedback. If selected, then the user will be shown their score at the end of the assessment. Time limit. This is the time in minutes that the user has to complete the assessment. If left at 0, there will be no time limit. Allow questions to be skipped. If selected, users can skip and return to questions in the assessment. On fail, this defines what happens to the user if they fail the assessment. The options are: don't reset assessment, reset assessment, reset assessment and parent element. Retries. Set whether a user can be prevented from retaking the assessment without administrator intervention. If they can automatically retry the assessment, or if they will be forced to reread or retake the parent learning element, such as an e-learning course or document, before the assessment can be retaken. In addition, in the same section, set how many retries the user can have. If left blank, the user can have unlimited retries. Pass, fail, and final fail text. This is information that will be displayed based on the outcome of the assessment. Number of questions. The number of questions to be chosen at random from a bank of questions defined from the question property selected. Please note, there must be sufficient questions using the property settings for the question to be set. Pass mark. Pass mark required for the questions based on the property settings selected. Pass or fail text. Information displayed based on the outcome of the user meeting the pass mark for the question randomly generated from the property settings selected. Difficulty. This will show the difficulty of the question, which you can select. Click Add to add the new group of questions based on the criteria to the assessment. You can have as many groups of questions as required, each with differing question banks being used. Once completed, click Add Assessment. Thank you for watching our AI Talent training video.